The Epstein-Barr virus, or EBV for short, is also called human herpes virus 4 and is one of the 8 viruses in the herpes family, and is the most common viruses in humans. It's best known as the cause of infectious mononucleosis. EBV's existence was discovered by Giovanni Barr and Anthony Epstein. Together, they found that infected cells, a type of white blood cell called a B cell, could transmit the virus to uninfected B cells and cause them to become cancerous. EBV was still quite the puzzle, but the final clue to the mystery fell into place in 1976 when the scientists at the Karolinska Institute in Sweden studied the chromosomes in the cell from Burkitt's lymphoma tumors. They noticed that the same chunk of one particular chromosome had broken off and reattached to another different chromosome in all the cells. It turned out that the chunk of chromosome that had broken off contained CMYC, a cancer-driving gene, or oncogene. EBV is composed of a double helix of DNA of about 172,000 base pairs and contains about 85 genes. The DNA is surrounded by a protein nucleocapsid. This nucleocapsid is surrounded by a tetrament made of protein, which in turn is surrounded by an envelope containing both lipids and surface projections of glycoproteins, which are essential to infection of the host cell. EBV. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. EBV can be spread by using different objects such as a toothbrush or a drinking glass. EBV spreads most commonly through bodily fluids, especially saliva as shown here. However, EBV can also spread through blood and semen during sexual contact, blood transfusions, and organ transplantation. Here, you can see someone contracting EBV. And now, you can see the end results. Disgusting.
How does it get entry? Yeah. Needs GP 350. Yeah. Involves MHC. Yeah. Needs co-receptor binding, just like HIV.
Other symptoms include fever, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, enlarged spleen, and swollen liver.
Epstein-Barr virus. Yeah. It attacks B cells. Yeah.
Those who kiss and share drinks a lot are most susceptible to contracting the virus. So EBV isn't really host-specific. But after infection of the oropharynx and the nasopharyngeal tissues, EBV infects B cells, as previously stated, where replication of viruses may also occur. But most importantly, EBV can enter a state of latency within the B cells, allowing it to remain dormant within the host for the remainder of the individual's lifetime.
Integrates into the DNA right now, so it can be found.
Other organs affected by EBV include the kidneys, the nervous system, the gastrointestinal tract, the lungs, the heart, and the eyes. Unfortunately, there really isn't any treatment for EBV infection, but you can simply treat the symptoms, such as drinking fluids and staying hydrated, getting plenty of rest, and taking over-the-counter medications for pain or fever. But if you want to prevent from getting EBV, then refrain from using glasses, silverware, or toothbrushes of an infected person. Also, avoid kissing or having sex with an infected person. You'd think I wouldn't have to say that by now, but you'd be surprised. In the United States, the Center for Disease Control, or CDC, estimates that 95% of adult Americans between the ages of 35 and 40 years have been infected, but it is less prevalent in children and teenagers. This pattern of infecting adults more than children persists throughout other prosperous Western countries, but does not hold true in underdeveloped regions such as Africa and Asia. In Africa, most children have been infected by EBV by the age of 3 years old. Africa was actually the first place where EBV was first reported, but it was unknown at the time.
Associated with some cancers, mostly causes glandular fever, and some other things like lupus.
Thanks for watching, and if there's one thing you should remember, it's that herpes is everywhere. So be careful, kids!